Nagbabalik ang PTV Sports at para sa ating sports banter ay makasama natin ang presidente ng Paralympic Committee, Philippine Paralympic Committee na si Mr. Michael Barredo para humingi ng update tungkol sa ating mga para-athletes. Magandang umaga, Sir Mike.
Good morning. Morning, Meg and Paolo. Yeah. Magandang umaga sa inyo.
Yes, magandang umaga. Sir Mike, kamusta na po ba ang pagbabalik ng 8th Philippine National Para Games?
Well, successful naman ang nangyari sa ating 8th edition ng Philippine National Para Games at nagpapasalamat tayo sa gobyerno, sa the Philippine Sports Commission na nagawa natin ito kasi yung huling games natin noong 2019 pa. And it's very important for us because we're taking advantage of the fact na wala muna tayong masyadong international events, go back to basics and try to find more potential athletes na pwedeng sumali sa ating national training pool. So, it went very well, although it can be better in the future. No?
Sir Mike, na-mention nyo nga na it can be better. Pero sa tingin nyo po ba, ano ang kailangan gawing hakbang ng Paralympic Committee together with PSC para mas palawakin at palawigin pa ang inyong PNPG?
Siguro pag sinabi kong better, dahil mas marami dapat nang pwedeng sumali dito. The numbers that were participated na dumating sa ating games ngayon, nasa mga 900 plus athletes coming from about 72 LGUs and organizations. Pero sa palagay ko, pwede nating paabutin as much as siguro 1,500 athletes yan. Dahil nung ginawa natin to sa Malolos, Bulacan about 5 years ago, nasa 1,200 na tayo. And not only that, 9 sports lang ang ginawa natin dito na kinonduct natin. Kulang pa tayo sa team sports, yung only wheelchair basketball. Wala pa tayo dito yung goalball, sitting volleyball, football, five-a-side and all that. So, madadagdagan sigurado to pag sinali natin yung team sports at yung iba pang mga almost 20 sports na pwedeng salihan ng ating mga para-athletes or athletes with disabilities nationwide. So, ang expectation ko rin dito, mas marami pa rin pwedeng sumali na mga LGU dito sa ating magiging regularized, I hope, matuloy at mapirmahan na yung batas na institutionalizing the national games to include the National Para Games.
Sir Mike, nabanggit nyo that you want to make it better. Meron po ba tayong current programs sa ginagawa para maisakatuparan nito?
Yes, and actually, we're doing evaluation now. As a matter of fact, the other day, nagkaroon kami ng meeting with the technical directors or technical delegates, yung mga nag-head ng officiating and of course, sports venues and all. At mukhang we can improve that. Alam mo, kung kaya namin, sabi ko nga, sundin at o ilapit namin yung level ng conduct ng games doon sa at least sa ASEAN Para Games, kung saan 11 countries sa Southeast Asia ay sumasali. At gagawin natin to kasi importante yung classification aspect. Yung, we have to classify the athletes to level the playing field in the 3 major disability areas, yung physical impairment, visual impairment, and intellectual impairment. So, and then of course, the venues. Maganda ang nangyari. We had 2 areas or where the venues were. Sa Philip Field Sports Complex, we had the athletics, dahil dito pinakamaraming sumali, at ang ating para-powerlifting doon ginanap. And I'm hoping that, then of course the other 7 sa Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. So, maganda yung mga venues, a lot of improvement, but we can still work out probably by improving the accessibility to the playing field of our athletes with disabilities. Pwede pa nating, pag sinali na natin yung ibang sports, sana mas, kahit na 15 sports sana ang maging target natin sa mga susunod, then we will be able to probably use other areas. Depende na kung sinong gusto mag-host ng itong games. Importante na nandyan yung facilities.
Alright. Sir Mike, Paolo po, good morning po. Maraming salamat po sa pagpapaunlak ng oras ninyo ngayong umaga. Sir, matanong ko lang, palagi nyo pong nababanggit yung institutionalization ng PNPG. Pwede niyo po bang bigyan kami ng update tungkol dito?
Well, the latest na nabalitaan ko rito, na ito ay napasa na sa lower house at saka sa Senado, and it was en route or on its way to the office of the president for signing. But I don't want to preempt the present status of it. But sa akin, ang alam ko, this will create an opportunity for local government units and other entities that wish to be part of it to prepare, no? Kasi magkakaroon yata siya ng tinatawag nating regional games and then of course the national games. They're very similar to what's happening in other Southeast Asian countries, no? Na for example, ang Indonesia nagkaroon siya recently lang, and it's already also institutionalized there, as well as Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia. And they have about over 2,000 to 3,000 athletes participating. Pero sa kanila yata every 2 years. So I'm not quite sure. I've not really been able to go through the yung batas mismo or yung bill, no, magiging batas. So ang alam ko lang that the Philippine Paralympic Committee is part of going to be the interagency board or council that will be formed for the preparations of the game. So sa akin, yun ang alam ko, no, na patungo na siya o nasa opisina ng presidente for signing. And I hope that mangyari ito kasi nga papasok dito yung regular budget sa GAA at syempre, as I said earlier, magiging siya, regular, and therefore our athletes all over the country, including our para-athletes, will be able to prepare for this.
Alright, that's good news po, Sir Mike. Pero dito po sa next na agenda ng Philippine para-athletes natin, Sir Mike, pwede niyo po ba ibahagi sa amin kung ano-ano yung mga major tournaments or competitions na sasalihan po ng mga para-athletes natin sa hinaharap or sa susunod na taon?
Okay. So again, because of the reintroduction of our national para games, importante to. Tapos siguro gusto ko lang idagdag na may ginagawa rin yung training the trainers kung saan may ikot kami sa buong bansa, sa mga probinsya and sa highly urbanized cities para ma-introduce yung para sports, Paralympic sports, what is classification, and not in all areas, but mamimili kami anong pwedeng 6 o 7 sport pwede introduce doon for talent identification as well. Now, going back to your question, again, this is in preparation. Now, we have 3 major sports coming up. For next year, we already have scheduled October 1 next year, what we call the Asian Youth Para Games that will be held in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I think this will I'm not sure if it's going to be before or after the Asian Youth Games, no? And there will be 9 sports. And maganda rito is it's interesting kasi may mga sport dito na we did not have before. Canoe-kayak, rowing, para taekwondo, judo sa youth level, no? And then we have the ASEAN Para Games. Again, it was supposed to be for next year, but dahil nga yung SEA Games will be in December, they pushed it to January of 2026. Ito, mga siguro 18 sports ito kasi mag-host Thailand and they're very used to it. And then we have the 2026 Asian Para Games also after the Asian Games in Nagoya, Japan. Where you will have about 45 countries participating in 18 sports. So these are 3 major events that we are preparing for. Of course, outside of the usual international tournaments, championships, or sub-regional games or regional games that we participate in the other various sports. So malaking bagay ito. That's why parang nagpa-fast track tayo na makahanap ng maraming or kung pwedeng potential athletes all over the country through the National Para Games. At sana, doon sa youth, as you know, there are 4 sports in the palarong pambansa kung saan sumasali yung ating mga students with disabilities, so nakakasali. But sana nga, nabanggit nyo kanina, nakikinig ako sa inyong programa, sa susunod ng mga batang Pinoy, maisama na rin sila.
Finally, Sir Mike, ano po ang mensahe nyo para sa ating mga para-athletes na araw-araw nag-iensayo at lumalaban para sa ating bayan?
Well, thank you very much. Unang-una, Meg Paolo, and congratulations to PTV Sports sa inyong programa. 1 hour a day, I think 27 times a week, mabigat. But I'm sure there will be a lot of sporting events for you to follow. Unang-una, salamat ulit sa Philippine Sports Commission, naging partners natin dito sa Philippine National Para Games, and we're looking forward to the future. So I'm hoping that yung mga lumahok sa ating National Para Games at ang ating mga atleta na sa national training pool, about 200 plus of them, will continue to train hard kasi marami tayong inaharap na mga events that will that they will be able to represent the country, hopefully to bring honor and of course the medals that we want to make our country and countrymen proud. Sana kung po pwede, keep on training hard. And I'm also asking that not just government, through the local government units and our national government to come into and support us, pero hingi na rin ako ng suporta galing sa ating private sector. It's coming. Mukhang there are more and more private corporations and even individuals na pumapasok at gustong tumulong dito sa ating Paralympic movement and development of para sports. So for our athletes, continue to train hard and show our countrymen, make them proud that our athletes with disabilities can also do well in international events and activities. Mabuhay kayo sa PTV4 Sports at mabuhay ang ating mga atletang Pilipino.
Alright, maraming salamat po Sir Mike sa inyong pagpapaunlak dito sa amin sa PTV Sports.
Thank you very much sa inyo.